Hey everyone, it's Michelle here. And in this video, I want to go over what's in your box if you ordered one of the, I can't get the lid out, one of the Rhinestone, the Scan and Cut Rhinestone activation kits, the starter kits. First of all, I want to say that no Scan and Cut came with the starter kit. A couple of Scan and Cuts, the 200 series, 230D, SDX 230D, SDX 225, came with a little packet in there with some rhinestones and some of this black flock. And you used a design that was built into your machine to actually test rhinestones. That's not this. So I feel like the best part of this was this activation card right here. Because when you activate the card, it loads into Scan and Cut Canvas. So you won't see anything different on your Scan and Cut. But the beauty of that is it works on when you create a design in Scan and Cut Canvas using your Rhinestone Wizard or any of your Rhinestone features. You can cut it on any Scan and Cut, past, present, or future. It doesn't matter because all you are doing is creating a cut file that creates a lot of holes based on the size of the rhinestone. So that's why this is so important. The other thing that's nice about this is if you get a design that you purchased and it uses size 10 stones and you're like, gosh, I really would rather do that with a size 16 stone, you have the ability to change it. So you can't just resize a rhinestone design. If you resize it, you're not just making it bigger or smaller, you're making the holes bigger or smaller, which means that the stones don't fit in the holes after you cut them. So that's why this little activation card was so important. The other thing that's kind of important is this little brush, because this is, is the brush that when we cut all the holes, we rub the rhinestones and they fall in the holes. That's why it's important that the holes are the correct size. This is a stylus. It has a rubber tip on it. So if you've done any of the rhinestone designs at all, you know that we rub and we try to get all the rhinestones to fall in the holes, but every once in a while we have an errant rhinestone that just doesn't want to fall where it needs to go. This will help you. The rubber tip on this helps you push it in. So this, and the activation card are the most important parts of this kit. I highly recommend that you just take the flock out and set it aside and don't use it, because really the flock that's in here, this is why I think this is why the Rhinestone Starter Kit failed. I did several classes with this and it's really difficult to cut it. This flock has you cut with the paper on the back left on, and you have to do a absolutely perfect half cut so that it cuts just the flock and not the paper. And then you have to peel it off. Well, if it didn't cut all the way, you've got a bunch of holes that aren't cut all the way. It was kind of a mess most of the time. So we have a couple of different rhinestone flocks that we use now. And they usually work first time every time. And if you're wondering what they are, we have an Amazon affiliate on the A1 Vacuum and Sewing's webpage that will take you to the flocks that we use in class. All right. The other thing that's in here besides your flock is some transfer sheets. Those you can use. I'm going to go ahead and open this. All right, so these are transfer sheets, these clear plastic ones. And these work well on anybody's flock. So those, if you want to hang on to those, they're great. You literally only got 2 pieces of flock in here, so don't feel bad. Just tuck it away somewhere and have a great time using a flock that works the first time every time. All right, the other thing that came in your box is you have a piece of cardstock that has a label on one side and it's kind of shiny on the other side. Originally, this was meant for you to actually put your cut piece of flock template on so that you can have a place to put your rhinestones around it. And it fits inside this box so that your rhinestones would stay inside the box. And if you want to use it for that, that's perfectly fine. Just remember that if you're going to stick flock to it, it doesn't go on the side with the label on it. It goes on the side that's shiny. so that you can get it off when you're done. And you also got some rhinestones in this. I think there was one more package here. I thought there was, maybe not. So you got 3 different colors of number 10 and 1 color of number 20. So that's what's in there. So now let's get down to the important part. I am never one that says read the directions or go look it up in the manual, because nobody should have to read an encyclopedia just to have fun with something they just bought. But in this case, you really don't even have to do that. So your directions on how to actually activate this in your Scan and Cut Canvas account is right here. You can go right here to this and you'll get where you can download the manual. So I'm one that does print things. So here's the one, what's in the box. There's an app version, and there's also a web version, and they're different, but they're the same. Scan and Cut Canvas has 2. One is what I call web-based, or you have to open a browser and type in Scan and Cut Canvas. The other one is a little app that lives on your desktop that doesn't require internet to use it and has more features when it comes to the Rhinestone kit than the online version does. I'm planning a class for the people that purchase their Rhinestone starter kit from us. So to explain the differences in that, so I'm not going to cover that here. This video is just so that you can get things activated and working. All right. So I think that's going to be it for now. And I am going to pause the camera, and I'm going to come back with my computer screen, and we are going to activate. This starter kit is Jeannie's, and she doesn't have it. I already had it in my Scan and Cut Canvas. So it lives in Canvas. It never goes away. It's always yours. It's always in Canvas, no matter what Scan and Cut you have. So know that it is not a selling feature if you're selling an old Scan and Cut, because nothing loads on the Scan and Cut itself. It only loads into Canvas. So since mine was already done, we're going to load this into Jeannie's Canvas account. All right. So here we go. We have, you want to hang on to this guy, the transfer film, and the flock. We're going to just put the flock away somewhere and use flock that actually is easy to cut. So this is part 1. Part 2 is coming right up. All right, so we are here in the online version of Scan and Cut Canvas. And we are going to activate this card into Jeannie's account. So you can see that this is Jeannie's account. If you look over here, these are a foiling function and enhanced image tracing. These are all premium features that can be activated. So if you have if you don't see either one of those there, it's just because you don't have those features. And when we get done activating this card here, we will see a little rhinestone up there that shows that we've done the rhinestone update. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a little dime here, and I'm going to scrape off the silver so I can get to the activation code that's on the back of the card. So where am I going to activate this? This is a premium function. You are not activating a set of designs. Although there are designs that come with this, when you activate it, you are not going to activate this under the design category. So if you try to do it in the design category, you're going to find out that nothing happens. So let's go ahead and click on the little person here. And you'll say these are the different things you can do. You can get user information settings. You can activate pattern collections. This is not a pattern. You can activate a premium function. That's what this is. Your Rhinestone kit is a premium function. So I'm going to go ahead, and this code only works for one Canvas account, so I'm not going to worry about hiding it because it's already going to be active and nobody else will be able to use it. But All right. So I didn't have to add the spaces. And then now I'm not sure if that's a 0 or a letter O. So we're going to activate and see what it is. All right. So you can see that that's the login. This is the number. The rhinestone is what we want to activate. And we are now activated. Okay. So let's see if I refresh. Now I have up here the rhinestone function. So just very quickly, I'm going to go to Canvas Workspace, and I'm going to show you how to find the designs that you got. First of all, if I go to Pattern Collections, you're going to see that there is a rhinestone kit here, a rhinestone design collection. This is not activated because this is a separate design collection that you can buy. So these are all designs that you can purchase. This is not what we did. We activated a premium feature. So I'm going to quickly just open Canvas, and I'm going to show you where they went. See right down here, now I have a tab that says Rhinestone. And if I click on the downward arrow in that tab, you'll see that I got an upper and lowercase alphabet with numbers, and I got about 37 built-in designs. So if I click on that, it loads into my workspace, and if I put a box around it and I click on the premium and I want to see the rhinestone count, this is what you want. This is why you want this little activation code. I need 167 size 10s, which is the top of the heart, and 24 size 20s, which is the flourish at the bottom. So this is one of those things that as part of this activation kit, whether I do it in Scan and Cut Canvas online web version, I'm on a browser, I had to open up, Google Chrome to get here. Or if I use it on the desktop app, as long as I have that activation code, it's going to tell me exactly how many stones I need and what size. So this is what you got. And just as a teaser, I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to go backwards, and I'm just going to grab a basic shape. Let's not grab that one. I'm just going to grab a basic shape. And then up here where it says premium, look at that. I have a rhinestone wizard now. So this is if I want to place an individual rhinestone. This is my rhinestone wizard. So if I click on the wizard, you'll see that I now have the ability to add just an outline around the triangle. I can do a lattice fill. I can do a contour fill. I can do a circular fill or the hybrid fill. I'm just going to click on that one. And in addition to that, I can tell what size I want. Now, on the online web version, you only get the choice of these 4 different stone sizes. If you're using the version that's on the desktop app, you have significantly more of them. I can change the spacing and everything, but I don't really even know what spacing I want until I see what it looks like. So if I click OK, then my triangle is now filled with rhinestones. So here's my triangle. As long as I don't ungroup it, it'll come in group, then I can, if I don't like that arrangement, I can click on Premium again, the Rhinestone Wizard again, and I can pick one of the different ones. And then if I say, oh, I like that, but it's kind of crazy, maybe not quite that much, again, I can, as long as I don't ungroup it, now I can say, let's do bigger stones. Let's give some space. Let's add, so what the steps is the amount of space between each of the stones themselves. And then let's change the angle a lot. Let's just do it a lot so you can see a big change. So I can continue to work with the tools that are in here that go with the Rhinestone Starter Kit. These are tools that load in Canvas. Nothing happens to your Scan and Cut. I hope you find this helpful.